Alright.
So just know when that dog dies, it's gonna be a lot of problems.
When Kylan grows up. Look at him, he like, I'm growing up. I'm trying to imagine how you felt that day when I made my appearance in the world with my itsy bitsy fingers tightly curled. Someday I'd have to think of the perfect way to tell you how important you are to me. So here it goes. I love you, Daddy. When Kylan grows up. And here's the animation I made of you online. When it asked for your features, I put you with the braids you used to have back in the day.
They right.
Good morning, sleepyhead. I've been up for a while, sipping coffee by your bed as your dreams made you smile, wondering where your mind goes when your eyes close, and wishing I knew the worlds you traveled through. I know soon you'll be living your own story, and there will be chapters without me. But life is a journey, and it is quite a ride with many roles to be played, many parts to be tried. The world calls me George, but only you call me Dad. And of all my jobs, it's the best ones I ever had. Now I'm thinking about the things you, Kylan, might do, where you might end up, what's in store for you. So before we rise and shine, listen to me tell you what I think you'll grow up to be. And I had to pick different sports and professions. Kylan has always been more surf than turf, so under the waves is where he craves to work. It's quiet and cold, but he doesn't mind it. If there's a new fish to be discovered, he's gonna find it. In the mystic depths of the open seas, Kylan is at ease among crawly creatures. He never grows weary of things big or tiny, like giant slimy squid or little worms that are spiny. And as he encounters new species deep in the ocean, he'll get to name them to leave his mark. My only wish would be that he names after me some cool fish that glows in the dark. And that's Kylan. Another profession. Astronaut. If Kylan takes a giant leap into a deep space career, he'll have close encounters with the final frontier, and I'll be happy to hear any alien secrets he'll reveal when the gravity of family pulls him home for a meal. And since he'll command his own rocket ship, we can skip that old trip that we usually choose and enjoy stellar views, lose the traffic and shopping, have a space station vacation, and go planet hopping and call it sci-fi. But I bet he'll get homesick and sneak from his crew to get through to HQ. Houston, he'll say, I'm light years away and have wormholes to roam. But before I go on, I'd like to phone home. NASCAR. So it is related. It's the final lap. We all clap and cheer as Kylan burns rubber and flies by in high gear. They're hot on his heels, but he's lightning on wheels. He's the ace of the race with real nerves of steel. That's my boy in victory lane, his high-octane ride there by his side. I'm just bursting with pride while I tell everyone that in our family, Kylan is the fastest one. And though you're a pro, I still worry, you know. But you smile and say, Dad, what's the big deal? I just take the wheel and hold on to it tight. Then there are only two choices, turn left or turn right. Soccer player. Kylan. Kylan, the fans are chanting your name. Your beautiful game is the reason they came. There you are in bright team colors, looking like $1 million. With your lucky foot, of course, you've been put center forward to score for your team. Kylan, you're living the dream. When game day comes, I'll bang my drums and give those refs a piece of my mind. It won't always be kind, but it's all in good fun, because seeing you run, kick, and score is second to none. Life is a ball game, and I have a true soccer soul. So I can't help but go crazy when I get to yell, go! There's Kylan. And this is why I didn't want you to change his name yet. Because I had this book stowed away.
Jesus.
Look, up in the sky at that plane. Not the bird. That's my Kylan in the, what's the word? The driver's seat. Or is that just cars on the street? Well, fast and loud above the clouds in the cockpit, that's the one. Under the sun or through a storm, dressed in his nice pressed uniform. Captain Kylan brings the wings around just right, so he always has a pleasant flight. I'd never have guessed that I'd be so blessed and my little guy could fly me to Key West. Oh, and one last request. I just love to see, like in a movie, as you fly by my place, can you trace in the sky a heart high up above it? A little trick just for me. You know, I love that. Kylan as a pilot. President Kylan. How about that phrasing? It sounds amazing to me. It's simply hair-raising. My humble homes never had a visit of state. Never boasted nor hosted a guest of honor so great. So my skills at the grill will need an update. Will I suffice if I spice up my roasted veggies and steak to book you a reception at home and give your cook a break? Without exception, every day I'll fly the flag on proud display, and I'll be honored, I'll be glad when the country calls me its first dad. Look at the baby with a binky as the
That's security.
Yeah. What they call those guys?
Secret Service.
Secret Service. He's a doctor. I must admit, Kylan, that I'd be very glad, as any dad would, if you became a doctor. You know, I don't like the sight of a white coat. Not that I'm scared, but I'd rather be spared from a stranger looking down my throat. Unless it's you for that. I'm prepared. I do have 3 wishes. I know your hand is trained to be steady and sure, so when writing a cure for those who need it, do them a favor. Make sure they can read it. Be kind to tiny animals. I know it's for their own, humans. I know it's for their own sakes, and a pinprick is all it takes. But my heart still breaks to see them cry and cringe at the sight of a pointy syringe. When I'm ill with a chill, aching and shaking, and I think this is it, the game's over, I'm old. Please examine me calmly and say, hey Dad, don't worry, it's only a cold. Comic book. The night you were born, a storm had been brewing. A loud bang from a menacing cloud. It's a blur, don't ask me how, but wow, there you were. A real superhero with superhuman powers in a suit and a cape who knows no fear and can fly high up into the atmosphere. Sometimes you grab my hand and whoa, up we go into the sky. So fast and so free just for fun, or because I've got someplace to be. You fight crime and bring bullies to their knees, and you help kids get their kites down from trees. Thank you so much, sir. What is your name? I'm Super Kylan, but I'm in it for justice, not fame. He did look like that when he was born, except he had a lot of hair. Not just one little pink curl. Him as a forest ranger? Park ranger? Picture a world that's peaceful and serene, where green trees grow and life moves slow, where the only words are the chirping of birds and leaves rustle in the breeze. Where else can you rest your body and soul as you stroll down trails, glimpsing at animals' tails? No work days are bored in the great outdoors, watching great mountains rise and eagles soar. And Kylan will be the wise one to tell city folk not to run or litter or harm any critter, to keep their voices down as we're miles away from town, and the woods is a place full of smiles. And if you choose to answer the call of the wild, all day long I'll be by your side, along for the ride from dawn to dark. And every stranger will know Kylan is the ranger of this park. Park ranger. Whoa, bright lights are flashing red and blue. It's a police car and its sirens wailing too. Everyone make way, quick, let them through. Watch out, bad guys, Kylan is coming for you. That's right, night or day, no criminals getting away, because with Officer Kylan, crime doesn't pay. He honors the badge and, might I add, is a street smart and strong, just like his dad. Everything's under control when he's on patrol, from a crash on the street to protecting his beat. And when his shift is done, I don't call 911. No, the number I dial to see his bright smile is his private tip line for an order of mine. Come home, it's dinner time, and if you're late, that's a crime. Video. You know me, I wear my heart on my sleeve. And whatever it is you grow up to be, I'll pull out all the stops to see you achieve it. Anything you set your mind to be. Just believe in your heart and let it guide you. And every time your heart beats, I feel it too. There's a rhythm, a bond between me and you. It makes no sound and it can't be seen, but as sure as the sun sets, the longer we live, the stronger it gets. If you need gentle arms to hold you, mine wrap you up tight. When you need a hand getting up, mine lifts with all its might. Words get in the way because love isn't something you say, it's something you show, like giving a hug and not letting go. And a hug is one thing you'll never outgrow. That's just how it is, Kylan, because Dad says so. Good night, little one. Sleep tight. Your dad, George. You and Kylan.
My baby.
Now you gotta get the braids back.
I know, now I gotta grow the braids back.
This book was made especially for Kylan in the USA.